Okay, I'ma make me one of these videos. I cannot believe how wet it is today. Whew. Okay. And another car. Friday night. But there's not much to do. That drain's flooded. Oh dear. I reckon Mangry's gonna be kind of flooded. Oh, this should make the news. I've been thinking. That's what I think. I'm gonna make me a real long video because I've actually made a few more of these car videos, but I don't know. It got a little too cringe, or I don't know. I was just wrong. But there's a part of me that likes to just show whatever it is that I came up with, and not worry too much about the editing process, because well, it'll speak for itself. I'm thinking of making a really long one. Hours. I can't decide. Do I want to go BK? Do I want to... I was thinking Dunkin' Donuts, but... Whoa. Let's see. Might have to get another one. Not so good. Try that again. It's too low down. Let's be higher. Well, give that a try. I think my phone holder's not want to work today. Oh man, full day of work and I get to work again Saturday. Hey. Finally have enough parts to keep working. Wet walking to the car. It's absolutely pouring out there. Do I want a butter chicken? BK. Dunkin' Donuts. I'm leaning towards BK because it's just easier to get. I think I finally got enough spicy food. It just upsets my tummy too much the next day. So what's the point of, what's the point of having food if it doesn't make you feel better, you know? Got himself the Lexus. Man in front of me is Kish. He's one of the foremans. zone. Very nice cars. This line makes the biggest units we produce. So yeah, he's an important guy, but there's something about a big team. There's a lot of important people. If you know what I mean. Motorway is clear. God, I've never seen so good on a Friday. Vehicles makes it look like they're on fire. I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. My phone stand not wanting to work there. Oh, hold on. Maybe I have alternatives. Oh, but that won't. Rats. Welcome back, John. Thank you again. No problem. The trip back was fine, nothing much there. There was turbulence, but oh, how exciting! Tell me more. I think the worst turbulence I had was in the trip down to Christchurch 2021. Oh yeah, that was. I think turbulence was way worse that day, but
I hear it can get quite bad.
Yeah, but well, it's like I'm always seated with my belt on, unless I have to do something else. So the way I see it, the odds of me getting caught out or someone, no.
I've gone too fat for that. That belt comes off the moment the lights out. Oh no, oh my god, I've been disappointed with how quiet this week's been.
That's why I never stay in Auckland during my leave.
I can see why. yeah, everyone's busy doing their own thing.
And yeah, I know, it's
They're
true.
stuck on their
People
own.
are busy doing their own thing.
Yeah.
That's true for everyone.
I'm very grateful for the moments I did get.
Oh, dude. The flight we went down to Christchurch had like movies and media player and all
Oh,
that.
that was me coming back up. It's like, there's nothing nice. It's got those drop-down monitors. They play that quiz thing.
That's what I had.
That's what I had coming back too, man. The first one was amazing.
The
It's like,
first one was
whoa,
amazing. It's like,
this is
wow.
first class all the
Yeah,
way.
it's like the only time I remember being on a plane like that was the time I went out of the nation in 2007. That was it.
Yeah, no, that definitely felt like a nicer plane we had been able
was a
to
nicer plane.
upgrade ourselves to.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to pop in the Macca's or anything? Or just straight home?
Not really.
Not hungry? Me neither.
Okay,
I had one of my
let's go.
famous sardine
We had an
sandwiches.
early dinner.
Yeah, I know. Auntie would keep you well fed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
oh God, my back's been playing up
really?
on the couch too long. I've had this issue
Really?
before. Yeah. Oh, it's because I've had a few days where I just sleep all day and watch TV. Horrible days. Horrible days. Yeah.
That's no good.
Unfortunate. No, I remember that was the last time I went on I think the Christmas break. I was running into that issue.
Yeah, Christmas break.
It's like if I'm at work,
Yeah.
my body's working
Sounds
properly.
good. Yeah,
Well, what stories can I recount to you? I probably kept you up to date with more or less everything that's been happening.
Well, I did call you just about
Yeah.
everything.
Pretty much.
I managed to pass that impossible mission,
Congrats.
and I did it all by myself.
Well done.
Not even
Well
any
done.
advice from YouTube.
Oh yeah. What did I do today? I went for a walk. All the things I was meaning to do over the weekend,
Oh,
you know. I just stayed home for the whole thing. Connor them sounded like they were busy, but then I got in touch with him. Sounds like he stayed up all night Friday. I slept until 5, so it's like, there isn't really much point doing anything by that stage. Yeah, you either get in at the Friday or, don't worry about it. There's nothing further to be done.
Oh well, next weekend should be a bit more entertaining.
Long weekend, Friday's the day off, short week.
So I assume what will happen at my work is probably it'll be Friday off, and I'll probably work on Saturday. Wouldn't surprise me if I'll work on Sunday as well to try and make up for it.
Probably. I have mixed feelings about going back to work, man. I find myself thinking, I really don't want to go. That place is not what it used to be.
I start at 1:30, so I should finish about 10.
Let your car warm up a bit when you turn it on,
I've done the habit of doing that myself, actually.
Because I have not used it while you've been away.
I don't really want to disappoint myself tonight.
There's no point worrying about today. Tomorrow. It's lasted this long, it can wait another day.
It can wait another day tomorrow.
Ooh, but what happens if it's like that battery's flat? That should be.
Take a bath.
You wouldn't have enough time.
Hope someone at work will let me go back.
Did you want to just see if it turns over?
No, I'll do that tomorrow.
But if you do it tonight, we can jump start it if it doesn't want to work.
So you're telling me to do it tonight? Okay, fine, I'll do it tonight.
you won't feel lucky. No, we don't have to.
I'll go tonight. I'll just let it run randomly for like 5 minutes. Wait till the heat is halfway, and then a bit longer.
No, we don't even need to do that. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. My car was fine.
Should be fine.
Tomorrow. There's no reason why I wouldn't behave. And if it don't work, pull a day off.
That thought is very entertaining.
Yeah. Tell the boss I'm so tired. And my brother didn't feel like using someone else's car because the last car he borrowed kind of stopped working. Well, how is his car situation?
We got to test drive this new car today. It's very good.
Ooh, what did you get?
Something called Leaf.
Oh, that's the Nissan Leaf. He's gone electric.
Yeah.
There's a strictly electric.
Yeah. It was very good.
I don't know. Yeah, apparently Connor was considering one of those, right? Apparently.
It will work on him right now.
Oh, actually, they would have the power to charge it. I think they got the 3-phase sort of wire for the Mr. Whippy outfit they had.
Yeah.
But, nah.
He'll ruin it somehow. I'd recommend against it.
Oh, well, he doesn't want that sort of car anyway.
He
Yeah,
can make the transition later.
He freaked me out the other day. I was considering selling this car and buying something else.
Okay.
Corey Reese wanted to buy it. My mate Ninja's looking to buy it. I quizzed what's his face, Ash Neil about it. He's selling another car for half the price. It's like, ooh. And this the Notes, I think it is. Nothing wrong with it. 2.5. Yeah, he was saying the GM sound real good too. Ash was making me feel better too. He was like, those Ford motors aren't good. I'm telling Connor this, right? And he's trying to say, no, that's not true. I think Corey had one of those. Oh yeah, he did. He had like a Ford Mondeo. He's like, that thing ran with a broken piston for a year, Peter. It's like, yeah, that's proof. There's the beauty of a sunset. Ready? Back home I go. Well, what's to say? A pleasant night at Connor's last night. Willing host as you always is. Good to catch up with everybody. A little bit too much alcohol last night. I find myself saying this every time I'm drinking at the moment. I feel too good. one chapter. It's like, I gotta find out what happens next. And of course, there's something about, oh yeah, well, it's absolutely incredible. Well worth the read. That's what I learned last night. Topped up the water in my radiator, so my car's all good. Back nice to see. Connor's trying to tell me he's telling me he can lucid dream all of a sudden. Just telling him good on him, well done. I think I've only been able to lucid dream myself like maybe twice in my life. I think what he means is, well, my understanding of lucid dreaming is you're awake inside of your dream. I'm not quite sure if that's what Connor meant. He seemed to incorporate awe at this ability, you know. Well, maybe I didn't do it so well myself. Look, when I realize I'm in a dream and I can kind of control my experience, I still just wake up because I'm very close to just being completely conscious. But he was telling me he had a frequency. He had a YouTube video that plays a tune. And seriously, man, I was literally just and every like 3 minutes or so go and yeah, I kept playing that for 3 hours. Put that on, saying I'll help you lucid dreams. I go, alright, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I did not sleep the entire time that thing was on. Yeah, but I had a very pleasant night. I can't always get myself to sleep all the time, but you know, I was just sort of like having fun, remembering things. Yeah, trying to solve some of my problems. Yeah, you know, daydreaming and trying to remember things and ideas. And of course, one big conclusion was I'm gonna make a book. Not exactly sure what I put in it. Maybe I just complain about all my friends I don't like. A series of bad jokes and unfortunate events. I'd like my book to make someone laugh. Hopefully more than not, but that's the vague plan currently. Yeah, it was strange because Connor's talking to me about lucid dreaming, but the way he was describing it sort of sounded like he was describing astro projection, another new age concept. Apparently you can like project your consciousness outside of your body, which actually is not a new idea. A lot of cultures have explained that ability. And of course, the funny thing is, I'm reading this manga, this Japanese comic, Berserk. And of course, one of the abilities of the wizards is they can, I think it was glow bodies. Of course, they use different names to describe the same thing. Just in order to like communicate over distances. book is talking about what Colin's trying to talk about. Funny that. Of course, we talked about Justin Bieber's current health concern, and of course the strangely ironic similarities with Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, because of course Connor's daughter is also a Hailey. He developed some sort of amnesiac attack. What was it? Transient ismic attack. Yeah. Connor seems suspicious of the report. He seems to think Bieber just wants to have some time off. And you know what? If that's what the Bieber wants to do, good on him. Sometimes work can be too much of the focus on life, you know. But I don't see any reason to doubt the reports. Yeah, that John Hunt's disease seems quite strange. Hopefully it will come right soon. And I know a lot of Justin Bieber fans, so I like a couple of the songs. He's alright. All well. What's worth. What else? Let's see. I was daydreaming a lot. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but my mind was going over a lot of things. What's that stuff was said? I felt like, yeah. For some reason, I was trying to define what an AI would be in the real world. Does that make sense? Well, I don't know, a nice way of thinking of an AI, and then I suppose it goes back to like Homer's concept of the realm of forms, idealisms, like a YouTube AI or a social media AI, machine AI, would like, you know, be forever trying to reach a it's a bit like smooth polishing something smooth. It's trying to like reiterate and create a perfect routine, a perfect list, a perfect approach, an ideal scenario, an ideal approach, an ideal solution. And of course, I was thinking, it's like, I think the YouTube algorithm is for some reason trying to like, for me, I find like my content is forever increasingly becoming reactionary content. SQC, you're my man. It's like, I think YouTube is like endlessly trying to, will I say dumb down? It's trying to make the YouTube algorithm is trying to luck out a video that's very similar to your own level, in the hopes that you yourself would create a video, because you're like, this is so easy. I just take my phone, I just put on a setting, and I just talk to it in the car, upload it to the channel, tell them a couple of people that actually know me that I haven't, and just try to find that one person that was happy enough to watch the whole thing. If no one watches this, like, that's fine, it's all good. I'll just make sure, upload it. There's some joy just seeing that what you made is, in the cloud. It's like, look, man, I'm working on my rabid, devoted fans. Those crazy people that watch every single video I make. Yeah, there's a lot of value to just starting something. For the longest time, I was hung up on like, gotta get everything right. But no. Getting everything right only happens after you've tried something, I've come to appreciate. But you can only really this. I've heard so many times. Just do it. You don't need to start at the beginning. It's more important you start somewhere than just there, okay? I mean, yeah. I don't really have the heart to buy an entire manga collection just to read once and then never read it again. So I'm just going to the library, see what catches my eye, and read that. Manga, I'm kind of a snob when it comes to manga. That's what I appreciate at the moment. Because I got like Crunchyroll, anime, Netflix to enjoy as well. YouTube algorithms trying to like find the videos that are at your skill level in order to encourage you to make your own videos. I feel like the algorithm doesn't really understand why you do this. They're just trying to get engagement. So in some respect, YouTube would like try and train you up to be a content creator. This might explain why stuff you see on YouTube is quite, I don't know what's the word, all over the place. Bizarre, it's quite strange what fires or what doesn't. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's trying to train people up to make more videos. Does that make sense? And the reason it's doing that is because, well, what's the point of anything in life, right? It's to replicate in some way. It's to repeat. It's to make another. All the videos that get uploaded, it's trying to create another video. How does it do that? It wants to find another star. It wants to find another you. Can I say that here? Might as well. Unfortunately, it's like, okay. AIs need to reproduce its own content. I feel like it's hijacked and used in strange ways. Some people, take it more seriously, or I don't know, maybe they're more sincere, or more gun-ho than most. Perhaps inappropriate with them, perhaps. And I came to the realization. Transgendered issues for people will probably be a continuous concern, because this whole AI replicating content thing would be tied to sexual activity. By this I mean in the ability to recreate oneself. I've quite often speculated that the internet might be trying to make people gay for the simple idea of like trying to sell women's products to guys, and vice versa, male products to girls. I think we all know social media tries to get people riled up so that they'll fixate on that topic. And unfortunately, for better or for worse, the war of the sexes is probably the most divisive, instinctual, hardwired topic the human encounters. So of course, you know, if the AI kinda guesses at that, it's gonna move that. My apologies for talking about this. Internet stuff for some reason keeps going back to trans issues, abortions, gun control for me. Americans, I'll just blame them. I watch this stuff, I've gone quite cynical of Americans. I'm starting to think everything they do is a scam. They just do stuff and it's like, here's the American way of doing it. You can buy this car from over here. So my God, I was trying to figure out how to open up my cousin's car. It's like a Ford Mondeo. I'd never seen this before. The release for the bonnet, so it could access the engine to check the oil, is on the passenger side. It's like, yeah, these Americans make their car and they don't bother changing that. Too much trouble. I guess we should all be driving on our side. I've never seen a car that did this. Never. So it was a bit of a mystery. I find myself looking up YouTube going, how do I open up a bonnet on a car? I'd never thought to check the passenger side for it because it's a European American car. Everything else, they'll change it to the, they'll change it to our way of driving. So yeah, right side, driver's side. What's happening here? Oh God, I forgot to gas up. Oh well. Gas is a lot cheaper in Pocono than it is up in Auckland. The new, was it Waitomo or Gull they have there? Very good pricing. Oh God, yeah, that's right. That's the other thing that kept racking my brain. A part of me feels like I should never ask this question. It's not worth asking in many respects. For some reason, the idea came to my head, and honestly, I'm sick of it. I hate it. It's like gambling. It's like if I was a better man, if I was braver, if I was smarter, if I was clever, I'd never buy a lotto ticket, ever. Never. It'd be easier to make $1 million than to win $1 million, truly. And it would also appear quite obvious that once you're rich, you're just luckier somehow. You just have more opportunities for things to play in your favor. Anyway, the idea came to my head. It's like, what is the purpose of life? And it's like, what's your goal in life? It's like, well, you know, I'm pretty sure it's not a walk. I'm pretty sure it's not to keep breathing all the time. Although that is useful. Keep breathing, people. It's very useful. Oh, we got a rainbow today. Very good. The purpose of life is to live. That's all it is. What is it that lives? I don't know. Just things. Yeah, so it's like, well, why are there other things in life? To help to live, right? Yeah. I always have this vision of like this being becoming God, and you could do anything with the universe you wanted. Oh, that's right, yeah. I read this really great book, Test of the Twins. It was like the second proper novel I ever read. And of course, yeah, I'm struggling through it, man. It's like I half the words I can't read. Because I was learning back then. Forgive me. I haven't had much sleep. I always get emotional when I haven't had much sleep. The Test of the Twins. It was like the second book I ever read. This wizard guy was a twin. It was was one of the reasons I read it, because yeah, I happen to be a twin, luckily enough. This wizard destroyed the entire universe. Destroyed all the gods of his world. And I was like, why? He wanted to make his own world, his own universe. But it was like cursed for reasons. It was like cursed to some test to see everything dying and ending. A feeling I can actually sympathize with. It's a terrible thing when you understand how things play out. Everything kind of decays. Everything kind of, will peter out at some point. Hence the name Peter. But thankfully, life, well, it renews. There's more things appear. Hence, life. You get more. Well, this life is repetition, but it's like a different repetition. It's like saying each click you make, well, they're the same clicks but different times. For some reason, people favor the first click over the last clicks. Because it's like deeper, entrenched in time. That's why you pay for like things that are older. Sometimes we pay for things that are older. Sometimes we pay for things that are newer. But it's like veggies. Keep it fresh. Fresh is best. This wizard destroys the world, become gods and whatnot, but I've often imagined this, what would this being do? It's like, well, I think it'd be quite sad. He'd realise that there wasn't anything like himself. So of course, what do you think he did? Just made another woman to look after him, right? Someone to love and cherish and to be different from. He seeked the mystery so that he didn't know what the answers were. Seeing how everything concludes, he's not happy. So he would make a mystery, something he did not understand, something he did not know. Ooh, yikes, why is this guy following me? Of course, oh man, how am I supposed to park here? Man, I'm not parking there. Yeah, so life would definitely be about replicating. Life is to carry on and do it again. They say practice makes perfect, and life has been practicing for a very long time. Oh, jeez, this is awkward. Oh, lucky guy, I got tradesmen working on this house today. They took my spot. Yeah, they can have that spot. I've got plenty of places. Today feels like a random sort of day. Oh. Don't want to box them in. I don't want to sound too incoherent. This is a story. So life is clearly about, trying again. We're aiming towards an incredible life, a better life, a faster, bigger, more life. So don't worry about death anymore and ends. Because oddly enough, the end means a new beginning. So you just keep going, you just keep winning. God bless. Godspeed. Well, that's the beauty of a sunset right there.